It's a cool looking bike, guys. I think it's really dope. It's just so different looking, you know? It's got this hooligan, sci-fi, punky vibes. Just completely different than other brands out there. Really enjoy it. I like that. Good morning, guys. It is like 5:30 in the morning on Saturday, and we are off to get a new bike with Mama Tran.
Good morning, hello.
All right, hello everyone. I think now we have enough daylight to talk. My mom and I are on the way up to Dallas to go to KTM of North Texas because we're gonna go and pick up my brother's new motorcycle. My brother just decided last night to buy a 2022 KTM Duke 890R, which I'm so freaking excited about because I get to ride it. My brother has a Triumph Speed Triple RS, which you've seen on the channel, and I don't really get to ride it all that much because it's been in the shop for like half a year now because Triumph apparently are waiting on parts, whatever, it's fine. So my brother has been kind of in the market for like a super sport, middleweight-ish bike, right? And we've been debating a lot about Triumph bikes essentially because he's like a diehard Triumph guy. And between him and I, we've had like 5 Street Triple and Street Triple Rs. He was really thinking about getting the Street Triple RS or the Daytona 765 Moto2. But, you know, after riding my RC8C, I've just fallen like just absolutely in love with the twin. Like the 890 twin is just absolutely such a fun motor to ride. It might not be your crazy screamer of an inline 4 or the triple even, but I think that the character of a twin is just really fun to ride. And so I think after goading him quite a bit and also shooting him videos of like Andy DeBrino winning the Daytona 200 and the Super Hooligan class, all these really cool reviews of the Duke 890R, he's been convinced. So we are gonna have a really awesome bike to show for the channel as well as do reviews and comparisons, and I'm just so freaking excited. So we are in the car, headed north, and we're gonna pick up the bike, and we got the 890R along with the full titanium Akrapovic exhaust system with the race map as well as the track pack. So all the things you need to go fast. And it's just, I'm just so excited, guys. I'm so excited. I hope you guys are too. I think I'm like addicted to driving. I really enjoy it, probably more than I should. But my brother was like, do you really want to drive up there and get it? Just because, you know, we can just get it shipped, right? And I was like, no, I can do this. And so here we are again. We are back on the road. A week ago, we were headed up this way to go to Crescent to ride with Ty Howard, and now we were back on the road. And I never really actually got to talk about my truck, but I freaking love this thing. So this is a Ram 2500 with the 6.7 liter turbo diesel, and I've got the limited trim, which has all the bells and whistles essentially, especially coming from my previous truck, which was a 2008 Honda Ridgeline, which I had for years in Seattle. I actually love that truck, and if you're not towing heavy and you don't need like a ton of space, then I actually really love the Ridgeline. It's a really, really good truck. It's kind of like the truck that everyone should have unless they're actually towing. And I know people give a lot of crap because it looks kind of funky, but I don't know, I like funky things. And so I really like that truck. I've had this Ram 2500 for a while now, and I really enjoy it because one, the fuel economy is really good. Like I said, I get like, I'm cruising at like 80 miles an hour and I'm getting like 20 miles per gallon, which is awesome. And then when I tow, if I'm not towing to headwinds and I'm pulling my rig, I get about 12 miles a gallon, which is also very, very good for, you know, a toy hauler the size that I have and all the, and all the bikes and stuff that I have in there. So that's like one. The other thing that I really like about it is adaptive cruise control, which is freaking awesome. It just makes the driving experience so much better when you're, going long distance. And the third thing that I really, really like about the truck is the ride quality. It's just super, super comfortable. This has the air suspension in it, so it's just a little bit smoother ride than say like an F250, even though I will admit the F250 is a bit better in terms of just pure towing. So if you're like, I'm sure if you're like looking for a a work truck and all you do is haul, and then maybe get the F-250. But for the ride quality with the air suspension on the Ram, I freaking love it. So those are my like things that I really enjoy about it. And if you are in the market for a heavy duty, I would consider a Ram 2500 turbo diesel. That's my really quick review of my truck that I've had for a while now. Alrighty guys, we have made it to Arlington, and I gotta do a quick stop at the bank to grab the check for Qua's bike. Luckily, the Bank of America is open at 9. It's 9:35 right now. Run in, grab the check, and then the dealer opens at 10. So then we will have ample time to get back to Houston probably around 3 or 4. So literally an hour later, in the freaking line in the bank, we finally got the check, and now we are at Straight Line Motorsports, or KTM of North Texas, to pick up the bike. Oh, don't ever go to the bank at the end of the month, guys. It's so long. The line was so long. Here it is, guys. This is Qua's new 890R 2022. This is I think it's called the Atlantic Blue. It's a wild looking bike, man. Very, very different. I just sat on it. It's a very like moderate seat height, so pretty comfortable, I think, for a lot of riders of different heights. So the dealers already installed the Akrapovic map on it, as well as the track pack. So we have this track mode now, but we were told do not turn the bike on until we have the exhaust system because it's running a different map now. So I'll do that later. You can see when we go into the menus, there's now a track mode that's available. And it has different, so anti-wheelie mode, so you can turn that on, turn that off. There's a launch control, it's freaking cool. There is, yep, so throttle response is set to track now. And then we also have now a Supermoto ABS mode. You can go from road or you can go to ABS. So when you do that, the motor slip regulation is disabled in current ABS mode. So for the Supermoto mode, it lets the rear wheel slide, which is pretty cool. Quick shift is on. So this is quick shift up and down, so auto blipper as well. The shift light is only available after 600 miles. That's gonna be a little while. That's a couple of track days there. Yeah, pretty simple menu system, but dope. Bert, our salesman, is fetching the Akrapovic system. So once we have all that, we can load up in the truck and head on down. Super excited. Yeah. Okay guys, here she is, loaded and ready to go home. Looks really good. I like it a lot. Very excited about the bike for a couple different reasons. One, it's not my bike, but I will get to ride it a lot. It was very important for me and for my brother to find a bike that he would be able to enjoy, even if he doesn't get to ride on track all that often. So something that he can just jump on, not feel intimidated, but also just enough power to have fun. And also just, just have a good time, right? That's the whole point of this bike. I can tell you already though, I do have a lot of plans for it. So we're gonna swap out the exhaust system as soon as we can before we get out on track, because it already has the Akrapovic map on it, has the track pack, it's ready to go. We're just gonna take it out, have a lot of fun with it, and see what else we can do with it. I'm really, really stoked. I hope you guys are too. I think you guys can probably tell that I'm excited. But I think this bike is really kind of the ticket for, just enjoying yourself and having a great time on track. I'm gonna go ahead and hop in the truck and head back down to Texas. 10 hours after we left this morning, we are finally pulling up into our neighborhood. So Qua and I, my brother and I, we live 1 block from each other. It's pretty obnoxious. Oh, we're almost there. We're almost there, guys. This is our hood. We are the obnoxious family with all the motorcycles in the neighborhood. I wanted to record Qua's reaction. This is his first KTM. He's never had a KTM before. All he's ever had are Triumphs. So I finally convinced him to make a leap and join Team Orange. So let's see his reaction. Home sweet home. Such a beautiful day, guys. What do you think?
Oh, it's small.
It's small, right?
Yeah.
It feels like so much more manageable than the Speedy.
Yeah.
If it's so light.
Very narrow.
It's so light, dude. The bike is so
Well, I
light.
guess it's like it's like the Streety. The Streety is very.
It's like, but it's lighter than the Streety.
Yeah.
Even when you wheel it around, it's just like so much lighter.
Nice.
What do you think?
It's pretty.
Right?
Yeah.
The
I
blue,
like
the blue looks
inside
great in the
good.
sun. I was really kind of like the dark photos just didn't do it justice at all. And you bring it out in the sun, it's like whoa. Say hi to the channel.
Hi, channel. Where are the keys?
You can't turn it on
Why not?
because we have to do the acropovic system first. I'm I'm sorry.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah. Qua's wife.
Hey, that's actually a really good looking bike.
Right?
Yeah, it's actually really
Right?
good looking.
Jessa approved.
Yeah.
Jessa approved. I think it's more his style, honestly.
Yeah.
It's
I've
edgier.
always liked the KTM.
and the orange wheels and the orange accents. It's
No,
just
looks good.
it's just dope. It's cool. Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
yeah.
Approved?
Approved.
Awesome. Okay, that's it for today. There's gonna be a part 2 with the install, but I am gonna rest now after the 10-hour round trip, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks.